All right, so today's topic is cheating. So over the past few weeks, we've been hearing this thing about Neil Long and the coach from the Celtics, all this, and recently another one of our members, brought up a post about cheating, and it went something like 75% of men or have cheated or have cheating. You know what I mean? And so this prompted the idea. Let's bring it back. Let's talk about this. Let's refresh this. And we need to go ahead and address it. And why do men cheat? And do all men cheat? How many percentage of men cheat? Let's go and put this out there now. So one of the things it was said is 75% of men have cheated or is cheating. To me, how do you even get 75%? Where did that number come from? Did anybody interview me? I don't know. Is it based on statistics? I don't know. So to give me a number, say 75%, to me it's like you just pulled out your ass. But now to say men don't cheat, that's facts. That's factually some bullshit. Men do cheat. Men have cheated. Men are going to cheat, but men are not always going to cheat. Let's put that out there. Not all men cheat, or not all men have cheated. And just because of a person or man have cheated, don't mean he always will cheat. So that to me, that a man cheater is always a cheater is garbage. Get it out. As a man, as a great man, I have cheated in my past. I've been that dirty dog in some aspects. You know, I have been cheated on before. And it is what it is. Am I a cheater now? No. Do I feel the desire to go do cheat now? No. It's just it is what it is. I have done the past. I did this was years and years ago, but I have did it. Just the fact that women have done it. And I don't think that we should take that article that was said about 75% of men have cheated or cheating or have cheated. You take it and take it to the point where it gives a negative outlook on men as being cheaters. And because when you do that, you're setting your relationship up for failure or your future relationship for failure. And that's not what we do here. You know, when you find the right person, you're not gonna want to cheat. When you One thing the article did say, if you do the work, you're not gonna want to cheat or not going to cheat. Are you going to be attracted to other females? Yeah, you can. You could be attracted. You know, just because you're attracted, you don't act on it, or you don't do this with it, or you don't pursue this. But let's talk about when we did do it, or when people do cheat, when men do cheat. Because one of the things I want to always point out is I read something, and it said like 5%, or like I think like 5% of mammals, of all mammals, only 5% or five species, I can't remember what it was, don't cheat. Okay. And to me, like Cassandra said something about what is cheating. Right now, we're going to talk about, we're going to put in the aspect of cheating real quick. We're going to talk about the physical cheating, touching, kissing, also the emotional cheating, you know, giving more of yourself to somebody else than your mate. I'm going to consider that cheating. You know, Also the intent. You may not have physically touched somebody else, but you have the intent to cheat, or to touch them. You know, and there's also cheating where, like you say, you just giving too much of yourself, which was reserved for your better half or your other person, your mate, because you're giving something that's you see you're giving something that's meant for your mate to somebody else. So the way I'm gonna go with this right now is there's a couple of reasons why we say men cheat, and these are some ones I heard, some I experienced, some I witnessed. You know, one of the biggest ones, and a lot of you probably already. Hold on one second. I'm getting a text real quick. One of the one of the major ones I heard, men are hunters. Men are hunters. We naturally go chase. We chase this. Hold on, hold on. Let me answer Babe's text real quick. Just give me one. And I'm back. Men are hunters. We always say men are hunters. We're naturally designed to go gather, to get. Well, they said so we're gonna hunt female, or we're gonna treat them as a prey, a conquest. Well, that's one of the biggest ones. They say it's it's the hunt. It's actually the thrill of the chase. And I know that's for a fact. A lot of people do that. I know a lot of men who do that. They get the exhilaration more of the pursuit of several women or multiple women than the actual satisfaction of the catch or the actual reward of when they catch them. You know, it's the pursuit because I've seen them like, hey, I got it, I have sex with them, I'm done with it. On to the next. And this goes back with this goes to another topic. New pussy. You'll say, I know we're all grown. It may sound a little harsh, but men like will say the new like to feel a new pussy. You know, I'm sexually attracted to this woman here, and I never had her before, and I'm gonna get her, and I get her because I want to see how she feel, what she do, how she do it, how she make me, you know, climax. And I get that because I've been to the point where not necessarily was it cheating, but the chasing of females, of multiple females, yeah, and trying to have sex with them, it is rewarded. That is a physical reward in there of conquest of new females, getting the new. Oh, we see something. I think we got a winner here. You know, so I'm gonna pause right here. We're adding something. We're adding our guest. So I'm gonna pause right here. We're adding something. We're adding my. All right.
Hello.
All right.
Hey, what's
How
up?
you doing, brother?
I'm well, Marcus. Thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
Tell your girl I said thank you. So what happened, what the problem was, is I was on my desktop, and I don't have that icon on my desktop. When you sent it to me on the phone, I was able to see that, and that's what I clicked on. So what's her name? Kia?
Yep.
Kia.
AKA Babe. Only I call her Babe though.
Well, I ain't gonna call her Babe, but thank you, Kia. And thank you, Marcus, for this forum. I've been following y'all for a while since y'all started this, man. So your topic was very relevant, with everything that's going on. So, and I was just in Dallas this weekend when we chopped it up about this,
Right.
So great, man. But I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to let you know I was on, man. I didn't know if you wanted me to chime in right now or not, but.
All right. So I'm not going to chime in just yet, but what I want to do is let everybody know, introduce you to everybody because everybody don't know you.
Okay.
This is a friend of mine. This is Oliver Brooks.
Yeah.
I've been knowing him about 4 years now.
No,
Or
man.
5 years.
because we was working in Lewis. I was working in Louisville. That was back in 2017.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
been a
about
lot of years.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give you your flowers. I know you don't talk about this a lot,
Don't do
so
that. Don't do
I
that,
don't care. You earned it.
man.
So
Come
he's
on, man.
no. I'm sorry. This is what we do. We it's positivity. You're a brother, and you're doing great things. So I want to let you know his name is not Oliver Brooks. Recently, his name is Dr. Oliver Brooks. So I always want to say congratulations to that, and I saw you working toward it, and I saw you working hard at it. So you earned it. So I'm gonna give you the flower, and you deserve it.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it,
Yeah.
man. But to all my black people, I'm not racist, but to all my black people, you just call me Oliver. You know, everybody else can refer to me as Dr. Brooks, but, but yeah, man, thank you, Cassandra. Yeah, I'm humble, Marcus, man. You know, man, it's a blessing, you know, to be able to achieve. I'll give y'all a little background, man, because I actually dropped out of high school in the 10th grade. And I should have been here a long time ago, but, you know, God took me through some things, man, and I just had to, you know, remain humble, man, and keep pressing towards what I knew, you know, would, you know, be what I am today, man. But to, just share, man, you know, I have been married. This is my third and final wife, you know. So I've been
Right on.
happily, yeah, thank you, man. I've been happily married now for 9 months, and you know, it's the journey is always any relationship is work. You know what I'm saying? But on the topic that we're talking about, I cheated in my first marriage. I was young. Um, so I blame immaturity, um, just the moment, man. You know, sometimes, you know, I heard you say that men are hunters, you know, and not all men are hunters. You know,
Okay.
some just really want to be with that one person that makes them happy. And as soon as that changes, they are looking for the next person that's going to make them happy, right? You know,
Okay.
that's the long-term goal of any relationship. You just want to be happy, man. And if you're, so I told an ex-girlfriend a long time ago. I said, listen, I've grown up a lot, you know, and before I cheat on you, I'll leave you. And my boy's girl heard that, and she actually commended that, you know, that I would do that, because most men, you know, some men want their cake and they eat it too. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I can
Right.
have both of them. No, man, I got out of that because, you know, I don't want to hurt nobody, and I don't want to be hurt, you know. So it's best to, if the relationship and the love ain't there no more, and you feel like you got feelings for somebody else, then get on out of that relationship, because you know, fit, like you said, physical touch, texting, all that stuff leads to, I mean, texting, you know, talking on the phone, um, you know, just things that you ain't have to have no physical yet, but it's leading there, you know. So, I mean, even a kiss is cheating to me, you know. If you, man, if I didn't thought about wanting to get some, then hey, that's cheating. I done cheated in my head, basically. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So,
And,
um,
and and what you said makes sense about bringing to another point I was going to bring up later about
mhm,
why men cheat.
yeah,
Immaturity and
yeah,
ego.
yeah,
You know, one of the biggest driving factors in a male is our damn ego.
yeah.
Coupled with immaturity, it's the point where you think about self and not others.
But you
Where you
know
think
what?
about, let me get mine, get this.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna worry about her feelings until I get caught. If I get, which I'll probably never get caught, and that's on our mind.
mm-hmm, yeah.
And
Hey, there's my wife now. She's online.
all
Hey,
right,
yeah, she just joined. So, let me put a little spin on it though, Marcus. Let me put a
talk
spin
to
on
me.
it. I'll spin on it that probably it's some people out here that have this perspective, and I'm gonna put this spin on it, and you tell me how you feel, and y'all ladies tell me how y'all feel about this too. But there are some men that feel, hey babe, Marcus, Tiffany saying hello.
Hey,
There
Miss Tiffany.
are some men that will feel like, from a biblical perspective. Now, let
Okay.
me, when I say this, don't misinterpret it, right? So in the Bible, there were men had multiple wives, right?
Okay. I know what you're going with
Throughout,
it, and I'm gonna get some with you with some more with you in a different
throughout the
perspective.
Bible. So basically, there's I don't know what they call it. Is it polygamy or
These days they call it the polygamy.
yeah, yeah, but there are men that feel like, you know, they're supposed to have more than one because, hey, in the Bible it was okay. You know what I'm saying? And if you live by the Bible, then, you know, it's okay to have more than one wife. You know, and there's people that's still doing it to this day. We more to have more than one relationship. You know, fortunately, I'm not that brother. I believe in, and I told my wife this. I believe in, um, um, yeah. You're right, Corey. It is Old Testament. Um, um, I believe in, dang, I done had a loss of words, man. Because this is a good topic, man. This is a good topic. Thank y'all again.
You know, and why you get the
I,
words back? Go
no,
ahead.
no, no, no. Remember I told you about soul ties.
Yes.
Remember we had that conversation?
Yes. I know
Um,
exactly what you're talking about.
hey, you know, you spreading yourself to all these different people, man. You inviting demons in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because the wrong person you can be tied to for a while, man. And it's serious. It really is. I went through it. So I know it's real.
But the crazy part is that's the consequence. But we're
Mm-hmm.
trying to. But we really. I want to focus on why are we doing this? We don't because apparently we don't. In our past, we didn't care about the consequence.
Again. So back to your topic, why we do it, why men cheat. Some men cheat because their woman cheated first. I know that. I know that happened. I know that happened to me before. I mean, seriously, I didn't
Yeah.
cheat until after I knew she did. So I felt like I was justified in what I did. It really wasn't cheating to me.
Talk about it, because it's like she did it to me while I'm doing it,
Yeah.
and guess
But
what?
but but at that point, we both knew that the relationship was gone. We knew that we really wasn't feeling each other no more because we wanted to be with other people. And eventually, the relationship went away because we wasn't faithful to each other.
Right.
So
And about the point about multiple, in the Bible, but in addition to that, you think about other cultures who are say men should have more than one wives, because
mm-hmm.
it's not just biblical. This is multicultural,
Yeah, yeah.
and this goes back into is why I say it's an innate feeling that it's natural for us to want more than one. That's because and in some I'm not going to say disagree with all of it because a lot of it sometimes you do have that feeling of like I should have more than one,
Yeah.
but that's also diminishes with mental work and the
Mm-hmm.
right person.
Right. Yeah.
Because I have a homeboy, a friend of mine,
Hey,
and
can you
he,
cut you off, Marcus? Can you see what that last question was?
so if your woman cheat, that is a pass for men to cheat.
No, no. Now let me give you an example. And I'm gonna put all my business out here. My wife is on the phone. She knows about my past, so
That's how it should be.
I ain't saying nothing that she don't know about. But one of my previous ex-wives, she cheated on me with one of my friends, and I forgave her. I didn't go out and cheat. I forgave her. So no, it's not a pass. But if I wanted to, because I knew that she wasn't faithful to me, I could have done that. But it wouldn't past for me, that just would have been stupidity on my part. But I was the man that wanted to make my marriage work, so I forgave my wife without going out to cheat and tried to make it work. Now, the consequence of me doing that was that she kept cheating, and I kept forgiving, and she kept cheating, and I kept forgiving. I never once went out and cheated. Now, when I got tired of it and was like, forget it, it's over, then I went and did my thing. But I said it was over before I did that.
Mm.
So, no, it's not a pass, but some men will take it as that. But like I said, if I think the relationship is going that way, I'm gone. I'm not going to cheat because my feelings are no longer there for you. Why am I going to waste your time? Because I don't want you wasting mine.
Right on. You
So,
know, and I get that. And this is why they, you know, for me, one of the things when the match was over, we sometimes we just because we separated, we call it a divorce.
right.
Just because we no longer together, or we live in two different places, we call it a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Not legally it's divorce, but we just call it a divorce. Then when guess what? When it's time to move on and it come out, you're still married legally. That's a whole other problem.
Right.
So getting it out, I do recommend that through experience, go ahead and end it all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Leave on paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
First, get it out the way, and then move on. Just
I
my
agree.
experience.
I agree with
You
that.
know.
There was one more comment too. I thought I saw.
And
Thank y'all for participating and making this interesting for me to give some feedback. And Marcus, yeah,
yeah,
you got
I,
next time, man. You got to invite brother Reggie to this call, man, so he can give his.
you know, Reggie, you know, our fellow Reggie don't he don't partake in social media like that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
So you know, I have another friend of mine, and he does cheat. He cheats
Mhm.
on a regular.
And he's with somebody that. How long
He's
has he been?
met 20
Did you
years, over 20 years.
did you just say he married?
Yeah.
This fool. How old is this man?
A couple years older than me.
It don't matter. Oh damn,
Yeah.
he old.
Hey man, he ain't that damn old. Hold on now, bro. So,
Okay. Okay.
so one of the reasons, the main reason he cheats,
Mm-mm.
I know it's a reason. I ain't saying excuse. I said a reason. The main reason he cheats because he feel he's missing something that he's not getting at home.
I mean,
You
men do
know,
that, but
especially sexually.
okay. So again, something's happened in his relationship that he ain't getting at home. They need to
Hmm.
sit down. The problems right there. He ain't having a conversation with his woman to find out what the problem is and how do they fix it, and if they even want to continue staying together. So there's some other issues that are going on because either it's convenient for him and her to stay together and they just let each other do whatever. They got an open marriage, because I'm sure if he's been cheating that long, she knows and she okay with
Yeah, I don't know if
it.
she okay, boy. So,
And
but
she
one of the things
probably cheating her damn self. That's why she ain't saying nothing,
yeah,
right? I mean,
yeah.
hey,
I don't know.
he
I don't
know
know her. I don't
he
know her
know what he
side.
doing.
I don't know her
Huh?
side. I have to stay. I stay because I know him he's a dear friend, and so I really don't talk to her like that because it's a conflict of interest.
I get
So
you.
I
I get it. I
but
get
this is what he says to me. He says, Marcus, this is what wraps up. This is kind of throws me a little bit. I don't want to cheat. She doesn't give me what I need. I'd rather do with her, but I'm not getting it, so I go other places. And this,
so
hold on now. And so this is what he does. And now I'm listening to all this. So he does. He now he goes back to being in his hunter mode, going into hunter mode, getting the new, and guess what? When you get the new, I'm through. You can be on the way. I really don't want to talk to you no more.
So he just want to be a hoe then.
Really? There's something missing that whole dynamic.
No,
That
no,
that 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 that, that
this
no. So I'm listening. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what I think, and I don't know this guy. I'll tell you what I think. He was a late bloomer. He didn't get none when he was young. So now that he's been in this relationship for 20 years, he's bored and he's just trying to go out and conquer now. That's what that means. Because and true enough, he still might be unhappy in his relationship, but again, this is just says he's not mature enough to have the conversation with his significant other to move on instead of, just continuing to do the childish shit that he's doing. Because no real man they know that, the whole intentions of having a relationship and being married and together is to be with that one person for the rest of your life.
True.
Seriously. So why is you still married if you want to be with multiple people? I don't get that.
You don't get it. I really don't necessarily get it.
Has he talked? Have they been to counseling? Has he confided in you about that? Have they been to counseling? Have they been to sex therapy? Have they?
I don't know about sex therapy.
Well, I mean, because hey, another thing is he might can't do it for his wife no more, and feel like he got to be with other people to do whatever.
Well,
that man, people become incompatible. And the sex just ain't there no more, and they go outside to get their needs filled.
Well, on that case though, I did make a quick shout out for the sex therapy. Totally be good, taste of sex. I'm just saying, just gonna put a little plug out there. Carry on.
Yeah, I remember y'all having a thing on that. I wanted to jump on that one too, but Nope. Anyway, for real though, man, what you got in that cup, man? You ain't tell me. I got water, man. I got some. Plug to Ice Mountain. Oh, damn. Who all on this call, man? Is it just women? Ain't no brothers on?
Yeah, it's some brothers on there should be.
All right. Well, I need them brothers to make sense, man. I can't see none of the comments. I don't know.
Well, the fellas ain't chiming in yet. If they out here, they ain't chiming in yet.
Next time,
hey,
you're gonna have to do a better. Next time, you're gonna have to do a better prep for me, man. Oh, there they go. Okay, I didn't see.
So and another reason to keep going on the opportunity we talk about, and listen to me, it kind of summed up something real easy on why we cheat or why men cheat or have cheated.
Yeah, don't say we.
Yeah, don't say we. It means we fix my mouth or I get punched in the mouth.
Say men. Some men. Don't say we.
The mother people.
I'm with you, bro.
So, remember we was talking this weekend, and remember the one word that was prevalent? Opportunity.
Yep.
Why do some men cheat? Opportunity. She giving it to me. Fuck, I might as well take it. I ain't necessarily pursuing it. Shit. You heard it. You know it. You seen it.
Yeah, I did. But again, this just goes back. Everything falls back on the mindset of that man at that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are very intelligent black men. We got great women. I don't give a fuck if Holly Berry walked in the room right now. I'm good. I got my Holly Berry. I don't need that because I already know that opportunity is temporary, right?
Right on.
No, I'm good.
Nice
to see you, Holly.
Yeah, hey. and it ain't gotta be Holly Berry.
No, but I just used her as an example.
Right. What I'm getting at is, and when men cheat or those men that cheated or have cheated, and we say, oh, it's Halle Berry. We oftentimes have seen men cheat that's way less than Halle Berry, way less than the woman they with. It's
So
way below.
so let's switch this to the current issue, right? The
Okay,
Celtics coach and Nia Long, right? Everybody saying, why did he cheat on Nia Long? Don't nobody know what their home life was like. Hell,
exactly.
don't nobody even know if Nia Long cheated on him first. Don't nobody know that, right? All they know about is
Right.
what he. It could be a lot of these issues that we're talking about now: intimacy, or relationship change, immaturity. He had feelings for somebody else, or partner cheated first. Anything, you know what I'm saying? But back to what you're saying, he had the opportunity. You know, no, it ain't no justification. You're right, Corey. But I'm just saying, that could be the case. Then nobody knows. But the opportunity was there because he worked alongside a woman that he probably ended up having feelings. When you start spending a lot of time with other people, you build relationships, right? You
Go
you
for it.
build
I know
you
where you're going with. I know where you're coming with.
you
Go
you, you
for it. I know
build.
you're going with.
I do agree that we don't know what goes on. Yeah. But anyway, you build a relationship. So he been working with this woman for years, and they doing playful touches here and there. Girl gone, or boy stop, uh, and they on the road with each other all the time. Nia Long ain't around, and they done had a few drinks.
Be a long,
You
a long way away.
know, they done had a few. She like, forget it. Nia's out at the source, at the Grammys or wherever she at. You know what I'm saying? And you out here on the East Coast doing your thing. Opportunity, but again, like I said in the beginning, it goes back to the mindset of the man. Because if he's happy at home, he knows what he got at home. This brother knew he was dating or engaged to Nia Long. I got a bad woman with a great career. I've been with her for a long time. Why would I want to mess that up? His mind was like, yeah, she already mine, but we don't know. We don't know what his mindset was like. We don't know what the situations that drove him to that. So it's hard to really characterize or put in a box why certain men do
Exactly.
certain things, because not all men experience the same, things when it comes to their relationships. Now, have we had similar situations? Yeah.
Yeah.
9 times out, we've all been in similar situations. We didn't all probably had somebody that cheated on us. We didn't all probably almost cheated, or we didn't looked at somebody and was like, damn. But like, again, those thoughts for lust turn into something else. Yeah, and those are facts, Corey. You're right. Wait a
It's
minute.
not necessarily. She's right, but also it can be if they aren't happy at home, they can do it. There's multiple reasons, but you
You
know
know,
something.
but hold on, man. Hold on, because she just threw me
What
off.
you gonna do?
She just threw me off with that, because you know what? Let's switch this up a little bit, man, because it ain't always about the men though. She just said men are physical beings. Women are too. Shit. I mean, come on. Women love physical touch. So women cheat too. It ain't all about men just being physical. Even though we do have the persona of always being dogs. We got raised up. Men ain't nothing but dogs. Why?
Man, something though. That's gonna be addressed. I'm not gonna go deep about the women's portion of this
Okay.
because
So this is just about us then.
guess no. Guess what?
I'm finna
That's
get off.
coming. That's coming next week.
I'm finna get off the call.
So real quick, I want to point out one last thing. 'Cause I know you gotta go.
No. What time is it?
It's 7:40.
Is it really? Damn, man. Time fly when you having fun, man. It's some deep conversation too.
Yeah, because when you said something about they spending we're going back to the Celtics thing. I know it's a distraction, but about you spending time with this on the road doing this, they working together. This is where you come with that work that this is my work husband or this is my work wife. Because when you think about it, how much time the average person, how much time do they spend at their job? 8 hours, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How many hours do the average person sleep? 8 hours.
No.
we post to get hours. So this
Oh, we
follow me on
supposed
this.
I only get like 4 to 6, man. So
Yeah.
I, I'll be sleeping another hour. So I'm glad you had this call earlier. And thank you, Kia. I will definitely be back. Yeah. Now that I know how to figure this out and do it from my cell phone instead of my computer, I just got to
Right.
make sure I have power on my cell phone to join y'all.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to send y'all the invoice after this call.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You can send it to 555. Don't give a damn a drive. You can keep that shit, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was gonna say about the work relationship. A lot of cheating goes along with
Yeah.
work. When you
Mm-hmm.
work with somebody that's somewhat attractive, we could find, or not say physically attractive, but attractive. It could be mentally, physically, or somewhat, and you're spending a lot of time with them. We're
Mm-hmm.
talking 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. So you spend a lot. You spend as much time as you do at work
Yeah.
than you do at home.
Yeah.
And that lead. This is what I work. This is what sometimes, a lot of times, people don't like that work wife or work husband thing because that means you're getting kind of close, and they can
Right.
feel that, hey, that kind of close can lead to touching, especially that vulnerable moment. And I can't speak for women, but I have been that male when that vulnerable moment came. I switched modes. What?
Yeah.
And I saw opportunity,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and it went there. Didn't happen. It didn't happen all the time, but yeah, I have had work relationships where I have had sex with women who I worked in the same company.
But was you with someone? Were you cheating?
I was I was
Uh,
Jody.
There's a difference now.
I
I
was
mean,
Jody though.
huh?
I was
You
Jody. Remember, you was in the military. You remember the guy while the man was away, Jody came to play.
oh, so you was
I was a side piece.
you was trying to get your ass whooped. That's what you was trying to do.
Yeah, certain things I did my past, I really should got my ass whooped 3 times
Yeah.
over. But it was I was
So
young. I was
so
young and
look
I saw opportunity.
now. I know this call is about cheating. I'm not justifying cheating, but here the one thing that when it did happen to me, or when I did decide that I was done with the relationship or whatever, or matter of fact, before I switched my mindset, let's just say this: I would never cheat with anybody that was with someone else because I didn't want to mess up somebody else's relationship, right?
Right.
But but at the same time, I contradicted because I cheated while I was in a relationship and wasn't caring about the person I was with, right?
Okay.
So that don't it's a moxie what do they call it, an
That's
oxymoron,
more right.
because I did something that I didn't want to do to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going back to what I was saying about you being Jody, is that, you know, while the military man was away, you was to do, you know, doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? I always didn't want to put myself in any conflict, right? So that's like when you meet a girl, um, and you like, are you single? You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't trying to, but there's some men that don't care. You know, if they married or single or, you know, in a relationship, whatever, they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. And yes, that was backyard. That Janelle, that was some backyard shit. You're right. But again, I was young, immature. I hadn't become the man that I am now. You know what I'm saying? Back then, man, I was doing some stupid shit. That's what men do when they young and immature. They do stupid shit. That's what cheating is to me. It's stupid shit.
And it really is though, and this is why another thing I think will help men not to cheat, besides getting our ego in check and being mature, is
Mm-hmm.
leading by example to leading example or to the next generation down. They shouldn't see us cheating. They shouldn't hear us talking about cheating. you know, we used to sit with our uncles and pops and all them, and they'll talk about, yeah, I got that, man, I did this to this woman, this and that. And these are our role models. These are our idols. So and what they did, we want to be like them. You know what I mean? This influenced us. They it was like we take care of home so we can make sure we be doing this over here. And
Okay.
this is what we saw. And this is what this was the cycle. And
Yep.
that helped led to that immaturity of cheating.
Hmm.
You
But
know.
but now, but now there's a new level of that, because the generation now looks at social media and they look at fame and fortune. They see, men balling out with 2 and 3 different women on it, so they think it's fine. All they caring about now is money and drugs and sex. All right. So cheating is the thing nowadays for young people. They don't care. They ain't got no values like we did growing up. I'm just saying.
You know, I won't say we didn't have value. I won't say we always had values growing up and with the women thing. I'm not and cheating. No, I'm not going to co-sign on that because remember the time where you talked about we had people with the men had more than one home.
Wait,
Had,
you talking about between me and you, or in general?
no, in general, we talking
Oh,
about the morals and values that we
well,
had growing up.
you said remember. I'm like, no, I don't remember nothing like that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you about it, then, now, fella. I'm gonna let you know about it. So back in the day, hell, think about picket fences. Remember the movie Picket Fences?
No, man.
Oh shit, I'm gonna get you on some black culture. Anyway, but especially in the South, or we had, it was nothing for a man to have two families. And the thing
Right.
about it, in those eras, they knew about each other, but they didn't talk about it.
So can I interject real quick, man, since you're talking
Go
about
ahead.
that, and then I'm gonna let you finish. But I've actually been a product of that environment in two in three ways. My mom and dad, my dad and my and his my mom and dad, my dad and his his my dad and my stepmom, and then my mom and my stepdad. Right?
Mm.
I seen it in both ways. Just y'all don't know my people, so I can put their name. Well, say all this. My mom was dating a married man. My dad was married to my mom and had a girl on the side. My mama whooped her ass, and then yeah, right. My dad was married to his to my stepmom and still messing with my mama. So I was like, well, shit. That's how I grew up though. I seen
Mm.
that at a young age. So I think the first time I cheated, I was like 16 or 17, but I got caught cheating. I didn't learn my lesson from it, but I mean, it was, because of, I grew up seeing, what I saw, and I'm like, okay, well, hell. But again, goes back to being young and not
And
knowing.
immature.
Yeah, that's all. Yep. So finish up. I apologize, man.
No,
But
you
I had to
fine.
bring that up because we talking about values and upbringing, right? So
Hmm.
everybody's experience is different, because there, like you said, there, you may not have seen what I've seen growing up.
Exactly. And so what I'm saying is, this is why I go back to saying about the influence of the previous generation.
Hmm.
Like you said, glorifying cheating aspects. If we start showing the younger men that cheating is not the right way from the womb, from the room to the tomb, it'll be less of it.
Mm-mm.
We can't glorify it anymore.
I disagree. I disagree, my brother. I
Talk
disagree.
to me.
I mean, I just said earlier, man, society has changed in such a way, man. Young people don't even want to listen to nobody old no more because they think they got it all figured out. All they see is everything that the future is to be, or what they, you know, trying to get to. Seriously. And you're right.
Yeah,
What
no,
you
I agree. I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you because that's not the answer for everybody. But
no,
if we make a dent,
but
because
you but you saying that, you know, you saying that if you and I took this to the streets right now, we could change somebody's life by
no,
we.
what I'm still no, what I'm saying is if you at our mental state, our mental maturity now, and how we view cheating,
Hmm.
and if we was have not you and I, if in our relationship we raising a younger child up and say a younger man, excuse me, I want to say younger man, even young woman, and
Yeah.
we didn't talk about all the stuff we did, like get this pussy, we're gonna mess with this chick, this and that. We talk about, yeah, we focus more on the home and how to be better men in the household, strong husbands, and lead the household and do this and do that, and stay away from how it's wrong to cheat in the backlashes of cheating. And we talk and we preach more of that instead of glorifying like the music and the social media and all that. I think it could be we will start a better cycle. It may
Hmm.
not work for all, but it works for a few. It'll be like a dent. It's like if I got 100 criminals and I change the way and I can change two, that's no longer 100.
I hear you. I hear you. But again, from a man's perspective, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I can hear you talk and preach to me all day long, but if I start having feelings for somebody, or you know, I get that opportunity, or um, you know, it's just time for me to do what I'm going to do, you're going to do it. And that's from a man's perspective, because I was hard headed as hell growing up, right? My mom and them could tell me, "Don't touch the stove." I'm gonna touch that motherfucking stove anyway because I wanted to see why you telling me not to touch it, right?
That's your ass.
You know. But I'm just saying, most men have that mentality. You got to learn. You got to learn from your own experience, all right? We're not saying that all young people, you know, are going to have that instilled in them,
Right.
but I'm just saying most men have a mind of their own, and they're going to make the decision on their own, regardless of what they've been taught, because you don't know at that moment how that man is feeling, right? Well, listen, that's like the pastor's child, right? I done grew up in the church my whole life. I know right from wrong. I know what I ain't supposed to be doing. But guess what? This temptation is right here in front of my face. I'm gonna go and do it, and I'll be all right tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Every situation, every situation is different, man. Yeah, it was.
you got it. I agree with that.
This would be a great world. Um, this would be a perfect world if we all valued each other's opinions, and learn from other people's advice and mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know I can't do that because Marcus already did that, and he told me, no, that ain't the way to go. Oh, so I ain't gonna do that. But unfortunately, we don't live in that world no more, man. People don't listen to nothing else. They really don't. We pretend like we empathize and care about other people advice, but basically sometimes we just want somebody to listen, because we already made up our mind what we're gonna do. We just want to see what you got to say about it.
So I agree with you to a great extent. The biggest thing I do agree about with you is we're gonna make our own mind up,
Yep.
and that's being human, being a man, whatever. But what I'm looking at is making that man know how to make the best decision and give him the keys or the tools to make the best decision for him, or choose what he wanted to with all the information as possible. You know, if you're going to cheat, yeah, you're going to cheat. If you set your mind, you're going to cheat. The same way you're going to set your mind, I'm not going to do. I'm gonna be faithful. This type of man I want to be. This is who I am. This
Right.
this is our coming of age decisions as we come as we enter our manhood.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you can be a hard headed man, you can be a man that listen, you can be a man who does this, or a man who don't do this. But that just but we got like you said, in the perfect world, yeah. But in the world we still have to make our own decisions and our decisions are based on our influences. Our because I don't want to get too deep. But yeah,
No,
go ahead.
well, you can have me back, man. I love this forum, man. Thank you again to
Yeah.
you and the missus, Kia. I appreciate the opportunity to chop it up with Marcus. And I definitely look forward to coming back, man. Prep me next time so I can be a little more engaged and have have a script ready.
We don't we're not looking for a script. We want from the heart. And when you
Uh,
because what happens you spoke from the heart and you spoke your thoughts. The script is a reality TV show.
yeah.
We want real, not reality TV. And that's what that's why I like to bring you on because I know who
Hmm.
you are and what you represent and how you think. So I do thank you for coming on and I appreciate you. You're more than welcome. Thank the missus. I hope to meet her in the near future.
Yeah,
And
y'all make sure y'all send me the thing on women cheating because I definitely want to hear that. I just seen Kia say something about next week women cheating. Yeah, I wanna hear about that. I want
all
to hear that.
right.
She leading that conversation, and I want to hear that perspective so I can. Yeah, definitely.
Hey, so I'm gonna tell you, this is the same time every week, 7 o'clock Central Time, Wednesday, the Wednesday night dark conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't talk about it, be about it, listen in, tune in.
I know, man. I don't be on Facebook that much, and hold on. Let me see what that last comment was. My wife just said my son is 16 and says he wouldn't cheat because he would not want anyone doing it to him. Yes, that's every man's philosophy at first.
Stay at
But
the strip
like
club.
again, look, my stepson name is AJ. AJ feel like that right now. He's 16. That's gonna change when his hormones start growing and Holly Berry walk in the room and he married to so and so down the street.
You know,
Don't
I got faith in AJ. AJ
nah,
gonna stay.
hey,
He
hey,
gonna get Halle Berry
look,
on his side, and that's gonna be his main squeeze.
don't get
And
mad.
that's who gonna be faithful too.
Don't get mad, babe. Don't get mad. But AJ nuts ain't even dropped yet. So he don't even know yet. So hey, that changes shit. So he's saying it in his head right now. But hey, anyway, man,
Well,
I gotta go, man. It's been fun, man. I gotta get
all
off
right,
here.
I really appreciate it. See you next time, man. See you in the future, Oliver.
Yes, sir. You already know, bro. I'll be in touch with you.
All right, thank you.
Bye, y'all.
So, you know, it's about 8 o'clock, and it's time to end it. This was a great session. This was a great Wednesday Night Live. So before I get out of here, I just want to keep you informed. October 1st, last day to post your date, yourself or with somebody else, and in the next week, I will put everybody name who posted in the hat, and I'll show you what the prize is. Also, next month is the dark anniversary. Go and set your calendars. It's in the form. It's in the Facebook. Go ahead and get ready. Your calendars for it. Come out and enjoy the dark weekend. Also, go to the dark Instagram page. Come on, everybody. It's time to make everything grow. All right. That's it. That's all. I thank everybody for coming out. I'll talk to you in the future.